We got the card this weekend.
Oh, yeah. You're probably excited about this card. It actually has some names on it that you might be like, oh, I'll watch that.
Yeah, I would like to. I think I want to. Oh, hang on. Donald Cerrone's fighting.
Yeah.
Jesse Jess.
Jesse Jess is fighting.
I
thought so. Things you say always play in my head, and you know how sometimes I want to get, or people just say, "Let's do it fight week." Like Cejudo, for instance, I said, "Let's get an interview." He was like, "Let's do it fight week." You know?
Yeah.
I thought about sending Jesse Jess, like, "You want to come on?" And I'll do a shoey for you too. You're from Australia, but I didn't. She doesn't drink, and then at the same time, it's fight week for her.
I would have. She's not cutting weight.
Why not?
She's eating like cheeseburgers and shit.
Is she fighting at 40? She's fighting at 35.
35, but she put up a post the other day like, hey, this is like the first time I've had like, I don't know if it's like a cheeseburger or a pizza like fight week.
Well, maybe she's that light.
Yeah, but she put on a ton of muscle, even though she moved up a weight class.
Yeah, she's yoked. But even I would have said, if anything, let's go over. When I looked at it, I would have said, let's go over the main card. But definitely shout out or go over her fight. I hope she wins. The girl she's fighting just has a black silhouette.
Okay.
They don't even have her picture up. So,
man, I tell you what, it's Jesse Jess is a tough fight to get welcome to the UFC. Is that the move? She's getting welcome to the UFC now. It's her debut.
It might. I'd assume.
If you have a black silhouette.
I think she's actually been Contender Series. So.
You sure, Buzz?
Yeah.
Because UFC is pretty good at like, oh, you're here for UFC? Let us take some pictures of you.
Okay, we're going to find this out right now. But Erwin Rivera as well is fighting. I know you've trained with him. We almost had him come out for the grappling show we were going to do and the MMA show.
He's fighting someone I was like,
no. She fought Contender Series, and for some reason, they just don't.
Okay.
You know what it is? You want the truth?
What?
She's not hot. She's not hot.
Oh, yikes.
Let me see her. Yeah. She's not hot.
What's the UFC called? UFC...
Vegas 11. So, Erwin Rivera is fighting Andre Uhl. You know him? He was like a CES champion.
Oh, hang on. Did fucking what's his face fight him? Why can't I see the card? It's all about fucking Colby Covington. I want to see goddamn.
Oh my god! You saw that, right? Colby Covington. So I love this. Being an MMA fan since I was a little kid, almost pretty much since its inception, to see the president. I don't care who he is, whatever his name is, the president of the United States, to be like, you know how usually at their thing they'll be like shouting out actresses or Donald Trump. When he went to start shouting out people, he was like, Dana White is here. And then he was like, Colby Covington is here. Henry Cejudo is here. And then when a person in the crowd started acting up, he was like, Colby, you want me to send Colby over there?
That's amazing. I love that.
Amazing.
No, Andre Ewell, I'm not. If I saw him, like, looking at this, he's not drawing a...
Well, I know him from Rhode Island. That's why I was going to ask. He's fought in CBS.
Okay, yeah. Well, then, no, I don't know him then.
Well, he's fighting Erwin, so hopefully... I'm rooting for Erwin there.
Erwin's at his real weight class now.
Yes.
His other fight was at 145 now.
Yeah, and on short notice. This one, he has a short notice too, but a little bit more of a camp. And then Jessica Rose Clark is on the undercard as well. We're obviously...
I got Jessica all day, every day.
All day. Jessica by TKO is what I'm going for. And then the rest of the prelims we're not into, so I figured the main card...
Meerschaert Bektik. That dude's a fucking beast. I don't know if he like reached his prime and then fell. I don't know. Like, because I remember like towards the end of my career, this dude was like on my radar, fucking super tough.
Right there. Yeah, you almost fought him.
Yeah.
Were you ever offered him?
he was in a group of names one time.
Okay.
And I was like,
Oh, they liked you. They were like, "Yeah, you want to? Here you go, Menace. Here's a few names to choose from. Which one you want?"
Every time I fought. Yeah, I was one of those guys that got a choice. Not like, so-and-so this date, yes or no. They're like, we got a couple dates for you. We got, a couple different guys for each date. What do you want?
Yeah.
It wasn't always like that. I definitely earned the right for that.
So now that was Shelby did the matchmaking for the lighter weight.
Yeah. So I mean that could be multiple things. One, he probably liked the way I fight. Two, I was marketable. Well, I have potential for marketability. And then three, like when I would see him at events, like, yo, dude, let's grab a drink.
Yeah. And even one,
Sean Shelby likes to step out and have a few drinks. Like, let's say there's a fight going down Saturday night, Friday night, he's out getting after it.
Oh, for sure.
Saturday after the fights, though, I don't think so.
He's party. No, after the fights.
Depends what city he's in, because I mean, and that goes for the everybody. Because like the only places after the fight that you can go out and party is Las Vegas, New Jersey, because you can come to New York City, or anything in New York, really, unless you're like Rochester, Buffalo.
That's the time I partied with Sean Shelby was Atlantic City, and I had
yes,
which I'm pretty sure you were at. Right, you went to Atlantic City when the Flair fought Alex Garcia.
No, I think I had my own fight going on.
Oh, so you were training, so you didn't go to the fight.
Actually, when he fought Garcia, I actually might have fought on that Wednesday, and he was that Saturday. Okay. Because otherwise, I would have went.
Well, that was that UFC Atlantic City card, and that's the time I hung out with Sean Shelby a little bit. I made really good friends with the ticket guy, so I used to get amazing tickets to UFC events and shit.
Did I fight Steven Styler for the troops?
No, that was before that. Let me see.
Are you sure? Because I remember Ryan couldn't be in my corner because he was fighting that Saturday. And Keith couldn't come to my one fight because – oh, no, I don't think Keith didn't go to Ryan's fight because he came to my corner.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me see. So this was April 21st of 2018. But I remember it was actually a really fun experience for me because the UFC was there. I've been to Atlantic City a bunch of times, but now the UFC was there and they partied after the event.
Like do we both have Bektik?
Yes.
He's really weird. Like he actually reminds me of like Chad Mendez kind of fucking also like he reminds me of who's the dude from
But here, you didn't have a fight anywhere around there. You had a fight a couple months later and a couple months before. But I don't remember seeing you, but you might have been there.
Well, then maybe there's a kid problem. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's weird. I didn't go to a lot of Ryan's fights.
The greatest thing about that one was Atlantic City and just the atmosphere, whatever.
Yeah, who did he fight?
Alex Garcia.
No, I wasn't there for that one.
The main event was Edson Barbosa versus Kevin Lee.
Yeah, I wasn't there.
But the best thing about that night was obviously LaFleur won, but there were 30, I'm not even exaggerating, 30 fights in the crowd.
Wow.
Like every 2 minutes, a fight broke out in the crowd.
Real quick, is this Eduardo, whatever? Is he like mad tall? Is he something dumb like fucking... Oh, he's only 5'9"? I don't know what...
Who are you talking about?
Never mind. The dude that Bektik is fighting. I thought he was a different guy that was like 6'4".
Oh, yeah. But
he's only 5'9".
But the main card...
He's 13-1.
Who? The guy Bektik's fighting?
Yeah.
But Bektik's in the top 15 still, right? So it's going to be.
Yeah, he's going against some fucking tough ass dudes.
Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, people, the way fans even will shit on fighters, the top 15, the top 30 in the world, it's hammers.
Yeah.
Like, this guy knows how to fucking fight. He wants to fight. He's coming in here for fucking money. Like Kimbo used to be like, I'm coming in for my bread. I want my bread. That's the top 30 in the world.
Hang on. He also reminds me of, who's the dude that they got maybe fighting, coming up from Bellator to fight Ferguson?
I don't know. Not Chandler. No way.
Saw that. It's in talks.
Where'd you hear this?
Saw it on Facebook.
Are you making this up?
Swear to God. Like end of October action.
All right, because he was supposed to fight, what's his name, Poirier, but that didn't happen. Poirier apparently.
Well, who, Ferguson?
Yeah, and then
UFC goes. What'd you say? No? Okay, you.
Yeah, but then
that's
And then Dana White said, he's like, there's a couple ways. He might have said two, or he said there's a couple ways to deny a fight without denying a fight. And one of them is to price yourself out of the fight. And he said, insinuating that's what Dustin Poirier did.
I've saw that. Yeah. And even, hang on, and fucking Ferguson's like, pay the man whatever he wants to get paid. Like,
oh my God, though. Michael Chandler versus Tony Ferguson all day.
Who you got? Really?
I got Ferguson, but
really,
I got Ferguson, but I could see but here's the thing: I got Ferguson based off of the UFC jitters, or even Chandler coming in and just having that, like Marlon Moraes, Eddie Alvarez, like that first just dud of a fight.
Okay,
you know what I mean? But
I'll give you that, but I got
Chandler.
I got my guy Chandler all day. I always go against Ferguson. It's nothing against him. I think he's a fucking badass motherfucker, but he's always fighting guys in the top three. I'm just like, I just think they're better than you.
Yeah. But even when he wins, you're not surprised. You're like,
no, not at all.
Yeah, you're like,
okay. I like watching him fight. I think he's a great fighter. I just think I don't know, like...
Yeah, you're not saying he's trash and he's going to get steamrolled. You're just saying someone else you think might beat him. Yeah.
I just think he's better. I just think the people he fights are better.
A few moments later.
Oh, let's finish this card so I can get the fuck out of here. This happens all the time.
All people care about are Menace's picks. That's what the world cares about. So Menace is going to give people their parlay right now. Kevin Holland, Darren Stewart. Who you got?
Kevin Holland, the name is very familiar, but I've never seen either one of them fight. I've seen their highlight. Actually, have I? You know what? These busts, I need to see like their full. I think I got Kevin Holland.
You might have seen both of them fight, but they didn't stand out to you. They never fought like names to where you knew.
Yeah. Yeah, I know Kevin Holland.
Okay. I think I'm going to go Darren Stewart.
We've had both Mackenzie Dern and Randus Marcus on the show, right?
No, we haven't had Mackenzie yet. We played phone tag a little bit. I almost had her, but we'll get her eventually. She's managed by your boy Rubenstein, Mac Rice's manager.
This is a tough fight. I think
by default, I have to go Randa Marcos because the show.
Show pick for sure, Randa Marcos. But like, why I'm breaking it down, like Randa's definitely a better striker. As long as Randa doesn't get tapped out, she wins.
She needs to grind Mackenzie out.
Right. Like as long as she doesn't get tapped out, she wins.
Exactly like we were talking with Alex, where wrestling can change with punches, so can jiu-jitsu.
Right.
You're not going to armbar me when I'm slamming fucking shit into your head. So I'll root for Randa Marcos. She'll probably be an underdog, so maybe I'll bet Randa Marcos. But Mackenzie Dern's the favorite. probably going to win by submission. But Randa is hard to finish, so we'll see what happens.
Yeah, she's so fucking tough. You don't think Mackenzie's going to have to try and break her arm for her to tap?
Oh, for sure.
Or put her to sleep?
Oh my God. Like I can see ways Randa wins it. Absolutely. And I want her to win it. And I'm rooting for her, but we'll see. I'm
going Randa.
All right. So
Johnny Walker versus Ryan Spann. I don't recall really. The name is familiar. I don't think I've seen him fight too many times if I've seen him at all. Johnny Walker, I'm not impressed by him, but he's trying to finish the fight every time I see him fight.
Yeah. Wild shit. I'm going to go Johnny Walker.
Same.
Khamzat Chimaev, Gerald Meerschaert.
Hang on. Wasn't Chimaev supposed to fight Maia?
They booked him apparently 2 fights. He's going to fight Meerschaert. They think beat Meerschaert and then fight Maia.
Really?
Yep. Give me 30 seconds. I got to pee real quick.
No, hang on. You have 30 seconds. What is wrong with this guy? He's probably on like fucking 8 beers. I'm over here trying to change my life. Trying to be fat anymore. Stan's over here just getting fatter. It's like the more Stan's hair grows, the fatter he gets. There's correlation there. He thinks he's feeding his hair, but he's feeding his gut. He's so fucking... He shaves his beard, but that's it. Do you guys think Stan has a fucking humongous bush? Oh my gosh, that's disgusting.
What?
What? 6 sideburns, bro.
I don't have sideburns, do I?
Exactly.
I shave my bush before I shave my beard.
Oh, okay. Sick. For the ladies. So hang on. This guy has 2 fights booked.
That's what they say. I wonder. Those are some of my favorite moments, actually, when I go back and listen to what you said when I go off camera.
So, because Gerald, I've seen him fight before. He's, he'll never be champion, but he goes down swinging. Well, not saying he goes down, but like he's gonna
really good jiu-jitsu, solid striking from Rufu Sport.
Yeah, he's not a fucking pussy at all.
He's solid. He's definitely a good test for Khamzat. Like, everyone's so high on him. He didn't beat anybody. This is somebody that he's finally going to fight. This is a top 30 guy. So what is the... Meerschaert's a top 30 in the world. Absolutely.
I mean, I'm going to go with the Rush... Or what's he? He's Muslim, for sure.
I think he's Dagestan.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Muslim.
Dagestani?
Yeah.
So,
but I think that's like almost like disrespectful.
To what? Go against him?
No, like you're gonna fight this guy, and then you're gonna fight Maia next.
Oh my god, super disrespectful. Meerschaert said, "I'm gonna fuck that up. Don't worry."
Yeah, I like that.
We'll see.
I want Meerschaert to win.
Well, even Khamzat. So he's good.
Give me one out. I'll be ready to fight and smash the next guy.
Khamzat's good, but so you'll attest to this too. When I saw him on the mitts, I wasn't like, oh my god, he's fucking amazing. Yeah. His striking is where his hole is. If anywhere, he's probably really good on the ground, a good striker. But put him against the top strikers, and they're going to be like, oh, this guy's. We'll see. Yeah. So Cerrone versus Nico Price. You know Nico Price, right?
Yeah. Dude's fucking, he wins in like the weirdest ways.
Yeah, remember he beat Randy.
Like he's like getting his shit pushed in and just like sleeps a dude, or like he's taken down on the ground and like sleeps a guy. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, he beat Randy Brown with like hammer fist from side control on the bottom.
I just think those guys he does those things to are just taking a second, like they're taking a break, and he just like
jumps real quick.
An accident almost. Not like he's like, oh, he's taking it easy on me. Let me fucking upkick him or like him. You know what I mean?
Are you getting to Cerrone's not the one? Like you think?
Yeah,
that's not.
Yeah. Cerrone's gonna beat him. I mean, don't get me wrong. I think Nico Price is gonna put hands on him and like be whatever.
Right now, Nico Price is ranked higher than Cerrone. Technically, Cerrone's lost 4 in a row. This is do or die for him.
Has he lost 4 in a row?
Ferguson, Gaethje, Connor, and Pettis.
So how's he number 14 then?
Is he ranked number 14?
That's what I'm looking at right now. And Nico Price is not anything.
Oh no, I don't have the UFC rankings. I have Tapology.
Yeah, I'm on UFC.com.
Oh, okay. I'm going with Tapology and the world rankings. They have Cerrone at 33. And they have Nico ahead of him.
33 on welterweight.
Welterweight.
UFC has him at 14. I mean, that's probably a marketing thing, but...
The rankings are a little skewed. Yeah. Like, the top 5, and even unless you're Conor McGregor, the top 5, 6, 7, 8 are, like, there. But then, like, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, sometimes they'll put, like, and not throw shade, like a Sean O'Malley. Someone they're trying to give a little luster to. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, they don't have Khamzat Chimaev ranked, right?
No.
All right, I hope not.
But if he wins this fight, they might be like, here we go.
50.
But, like, if he finishes this guy...
If he finishes him, they're going to be like, number 15. Yeah.
Yeah.
You beat number 37, but you're 15.
You just went low again.
Did I?
Let's finish this up. Kobe or Tyron?
I mean, I'm going Kobe all day, but I don't know about you.
I think Kobe wins. I don't want him to win.
Why?
I would love for Tyron to make it back to a title shot.
Why, you like rap music more than you like America?
Wow. Are you being racist, Stan? That's just going to be the comments.
Yeah, but not at all. What do you mean? I'm saying,
well,
what do you think of when you think of Woodley? You think of a rapper. When you think of Colby, you think of...
No, when I really think of Woodley, I think of, a fucking welterweight champion, maybe one of the best ever.
One of the best ever, yeah.
I think Tyron in his prime, I think he beats GSP in his prime. Nope. That's a bold statement.
That is very bold.
I don't know.
Have you been drinking GSP?
I don't know.
That's a tough one. I think GSP kind of makes him... GSP beats him the same way Rory McDonald beat him.
Rory McDonald beat Tyron?
Yeah, just fucked him up. Stayed on, just pieced... Like, as Woodley circled on the outside, he just picked him apart. Took him down. I'm pretty sure I took him down.
Well, all right. So what I'm going to say...
I think something happened in the gym the times they trained together. And it's going to happen in this fight.
Colby and Tyron.
Yes. And I have a person I've talked to who was in the room at the same time as both of them, and it's Colby's going to fucking mop the floor with Woodley.
Really? Well, hang on. Like I said, I think Colby wins.
I said that. Like that story.
I think age's on his side. He just has things going for him. You know what I mean? Tyron is like chasing his title. You know what I mean? And
Tyron's amazing, one of the best, like you said. Yeah. But if he has a weakness, it's maybe cardio.
Yeah, and Kobe does not. That's what I'm saying. So I mean, could Tyron catch him in the first 2 rounds and fucking sleep him bad? Yeah, I think so. If Tyron hooks up,
you're in trouble.
I don't give a fuck who the fuck. You could be a heavyweight. If he hits you, the way he hits people, like...
how it's so weird, though, too. Like, you can get hit here versus hit here. And it's like, all right, right here I was okay. Right here I was raw. Right here I was okay. Right here I was fucking, like it's weird.
Yeah.
So, like we saw Woodley hit Gilbert, and Gilbert just went, "No, I'm good." Like flush, right hands. He was like, "I'm okay."
Yeah.
But I'm going Colby.
Yeah, I'm going Colby too. Like I said, because I feel like Tyron might be so far away from his wrestling now.
Where Colby, that's what he does.
Well, Colby has the cardio to do it all day. I think Tyron has the cardio to stop it for 3 rounds.
5-round fight.
Right.
And I wouldn't.
Who knows?
Yeah. I'm not hating on Woodley, but
Like I said, I just think the clock is against him. That's all.